Did you know that more than a third of Americans aren't getting the recommended 7+ hours of nightly sleep? Add the stress of everyone's new reality, and by certain estimates, 68% of Americans say they just aren't getting enough rest. Hi viewers, and welcome back to Bestie. You're probably aware of some of the issues, like mental fog and weakness, that can arise when you don't get enough sleep. What you may be unaware of is that your poor snoozing habits can have a very bad impact on your health. And in today's video, we'll tell you the negative things that will happen to your body when you don't get enough sleep. From increased appetite, respiratory issues, trouble thinking, bad gut health to slower growth and more. Watch till the end to learn about all of them. Number 1. Weight gain. There are a few reasons for this. One is that people tend to make bad eating decisions when they're tired. They're also typically more sedentary and less likely to work out when they're tired, which can also lead to weight gain. Research found that people with restricted sleep had altered levels of a chemical that affects appetite and the brain's reward system. They also discovered that when people were sleep deprived, they ate more and unhealthier snacks between meals. Other research has also found that women who get less sleep tend to weigh more than their better rested counterparts. What causes you to gain weight quickly? Is it bad food, less exercise, or something else? Tell us quickly down below in the comment section. Number 2. Lower immunity. There's a very strong link between sleep and the immune system. The body repairs just about every cell when it comes to sleep. Sleep deprivation lowers your body's immunity levels. Sleep loss has also been linked to a higher risk of infection. Basically, your body just can't respond in the usual way when you're wiped out. Lack of sleep can also lower your immune system's ability to fight tumor cells as well. Number 3. Mood swings. Decreased sleep leads to things like depression and anxiety in the long term, but increasingly missing a night's sleep doesn't induce an immediate depression. In fact, the first day or two without sleep can actually improve mood. The elevated mood may be because certain neurotransmitters and other hormones were released to keep you awake. Keep in mind that the borderline euphoric feelings won't last. Meanwhile, your ability to determine what's important to you and what's not, especially within an emotional context, is greatly reduced when there's a lack of sleep, one study found. This can explain why, when you're tired and cranky, your roommate failing to take out the trash is the worst thing that ever happened to anyone ever. Number 4. Increased appetite. If you've ever pulled an all-nighter, you may notice the first thing you reach for is a basket of greasy french fries. Sleep deprivation effects can show up pretty quickly as the appetite changes. Your levels of ghrelin, a hormone responsible for letting your brain know when you're hungry, goes up when you've had insufficient sleep. What's worse is that another hormone, leptin, which signals to the brain that you're full, drops without solid rest. So not only are you having signals sent to your brain to keep on eating, but there are also no signals going to your brain that you're full, meaning that you'll just keep on eating. A study found that not getting enough sleep activates compounds in your body which cause you to overeat even when you're not hungry, and cravings tend to be for yummy, fatty foods. Number 5. Higher heart disease risk. One study found that people who slept less than 6 hours a night were at a greater risk of developing heart disease than their well-rested counterparts. And getting a regular sleep, that is, having no consistent bedtime and wake-up time, can also raise your risk of having some kind of cardiovascular event, including stroke, congestive heart failure, and coronary heart disease. There's a tremendous number of mechanisms at play here. When you're sleep deprived or have fragmented sleep, your blood vessels lose to some extent the ability to expand and contract to regulate things. You tend to be at a higher risk of developing high blood pressure when you don't get enough sleep, which can be tough on your heart. Sleep deprivation can also increase cholesterol levels and general inflammation throughout your body. This leads to the formation of plaque in the blood vessels. When blood vessels start to form plaque, the heart has to work harder. Number 6. Respiratory issues. Your respiratory system relies on quality sleep to keep itself strong and vice versa, but some diseases and disorders can get in the way of this relationship. Obstructive sleep apnea, or OSA, is a nighttime breathing disorder that can impact the quality of your sleep. Consistently waking up throughout the night due to OSA can lead to sleep deprivation. Sleep deprivation can also make you more susceptible to respiratory infections like the flu or common cold, as well as worsen existing respiratory illnesses. Number 7. Increased cancer risk. A study found that lack of sleep is linked to increased risk of some cancers, including prostate, breast, and oral cancer. Falling asleep and staying asleep can be difficult for people who are undergoing cancer treatment and can be a lasting challenge long after remission. There's also a risk for those who work overnight shifts. Several years of overnight light exposure may reduce your body's level of melatonin, a hormone that helps you sleep. This can encourage cancer growth. Getting at least 7 hours of sleep each night can help you stay healthy. Number 8. Trouble thinking. If you don't get enough sleep, your mind can become cloudy, which can lead to all sorts of issues. Memory, problem-solving skills, and even creativity can be negatively affected by just one night of missed sleep. A study found that people who did not sleep at all for a night had negative effects on their alertness, reasoning, and reaction times, among other factors. Sleep deprivation can also lead to difficulty in thinking clearly. This is because sleep has a huge impact on your memory and ability to learn. It helps your brain lock in information, allowing you to store it and retrieve it when you need it. Sleep keeps you sharp and ready. Number 9. Premature skin aging. If you have an extensive skincare routine complete with cleansers, serums, eye creams, and moisturizers, it's not doing you much good if you're chronically sleep deprived. The short-term signs are obvious. Puffy eyes, dark circles, and droopy eyelids are hallmarks of sleep deprivation. While short-term effects subside if you settle back into a healthy sleep cycle, long-term effects will sneak up on you as you age. Sleep deprivation affects the way your body, including skin, recovers from life's daily stressors. These include exposure to sunlight, blue light, and environmental toxins. Poor sleep also affects the production of certain hormones, including the human growth hormone and cortisol, which contribute to the health of your skin. Over time, this can lead to premature skin aging. Apart from getting a good night's sleep, what you eat is also very important for younger-looking skin. To know the best anti-aging foods, watch this video titled 17 Best Anti-Aging Foods for Women. Now back to reasons why you should get enough sleep. Number 10. Bad gut health. Turns out your sleep, or lack thereof, can impact your gut microbiome. These are the trillions of microbes living in your digestive tract. They largely influence your digestion, vitamin and mineral absorption, immune function, mental health, skin health, and hormone balance. When your gut is messed up, it may impair any of those things. Researchers have found that lack of sleep contributes to less diversity in the gut, which can alter its functioning. There should always be more diversity in there. Your gut can even have its own circadian rhythm that can change when your brain's circadian rhythm is messed up. Number 11. Higher diabetes risk. There's a direct correlation between lack of sleep and diabetes. It's due to your body's ability to regulate insulin, a hormone produced in the pancreas that controls your blood sugar. Lack of sleep reduces the production of insulin from the pancreas and decreases gluten tolerance. Cells are then less effective at using insulin, and that can lead to the development of diabetes. Although sleep deprivation isn't cited as a potential cause of diabetes, insulin resistance is, and this can be caused by lack of sleep. Number 12. Increased risk of accidents. Getting behind the wheel when you're operating on minimal sleep can lead to disaster. According to a study, people who get 6 hours or less of sleep each night have a greater risk of getting into a car accident than those who sleep 7 to 10 hours, and the risk increases with each hour of sleep lost. This can especially impact you if you work long hours, if you're a shift worker, a commercial driver, or you travel often. A lack of sleep can also affect your balance and coordination, making you more likely to fall, bump into things, or have similar physical accidents. Number 13. Slower growth. Sleep has a huge impact on your body's hormone production, and not getting enough can throw them out of whack. For instance, adequate testosterone production requires at least 3 hours of high-quality sleep. Lack of sleep can also mess with the growth hormones. These are important to help repair your tissues and cells and to build muscle mass. Getting just a few hours of sleep can alter this hormone production. So now you know why sleep deprivation is so bad for you, and there are ways that can help you fall asleep better and faster. Know more about them by watching 10 life hacks to get a good night's sleep, or learning about the best foods that will help you sleep better instantly. These 2 videos will definitely help you sleep better. What are your reasons for not sleeping enough? Let us know in the comments below.